We're heading into Thanksgiving weekend. It's always a big movie weekend, so we got to find some good movies to watch. And we're better to turn than our favorite movie reviewer, Jackson Murphy from lights-camera-jackson.com. Happy Thanksgiving, Jackson.
Happy Thanksgiving to you and to everyone. This is a big weekend for movies.
Oh my gosh, we're starting out big. We got Steven Spielberg back. How's this one?
It's my least favorite Spielberg movie of all time, and it's about his own life. Isn't that crazy? Wow. The Fabelmans. You can see it at the Spectrum 8 if you want. But yes, this is inspired by his own youth, his love of movies, and a lot of struggles, depression, anger with his parents and the parents' separation, and a lot with his family. It's all put into this 2.5-hour movie that feels much longer. The performances are not spectacular. It tries to be really showy. It tries to be profound, but in the end is kind of shallow and surface level. I really think someone else could have come in and directed this movie, given it some interest, given it some appeal to the general public, and maybe Spielberg could have still been a consultant and a producer. As is, maybe he felt like he needed to get all this out of his system, but it doesn't make it compelling to all of us. So The Fablements, unfortunately, one of the biggest disappointments of the year.
Yikes. Talking to Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. Now, I'm really looking forward to this one. Fingers crossed that it's a good one.
Yes, Disenchanted is now on Disney Plus. The follow-up to Enchanted, which I loved, which came out 15 years ago. Amy Adams gives it her all once again as Giselle, but she cannot save this one, unfortunately. We're 0 for 2 so far today. The story is darker. It's more negative. You've got multiple villains at one point and a lot of fairy tale elements that are just predictable, inevitable once we know certain things that are going to happen. There's hardly any real joy in this, and the songs are so forgettable. It's like Alan Menken didn't even try this time. Unfortunately, Disenchanted really was not necessary.
Yeah, talking to Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. We're trying hard to find a good movie to watch this weekend. Now, there's a new documentary out. What's this one all about?
On Prime Video, Good Night, Opie. This is the Critics' Choice Documentary Awards winner for Best Documentary Feature for 2022, so a legitimate Oscar contender as well. On Prime Video, it's about the Mars rovers, Spirit and Opportunity. And this film really humanizes this story, and you can tell from everyone interviewed that they lived and breathed all of this, because these rovers lasted much, much, much longer on the red planet than they were expected to. Any child interested in STEM needs to watch this. There's nice music. There's narration from Angela Bassett. The visuals are cool. I do recommend Good Night, Opie on Prime Video.
Right, we're 1 for 3. That's good in baseball. All right, we're talking to Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer, trying to find some good stuff. Now, there's a lot out in the theaters this weekend.
Right. So let me name 5 other films. Because we're doing this earlier in the week, I haven't been able to screen these movies yet, but I'm looking forward to doing that. Other movies that open starting today are the Disney animated adventure Strange World, the Korean War Navy fighter pilot movie Devotion, yeah, it does look good. Timothy Chalamet in the romance thriller drama Bones and All. The Knives Out sequel Glass Onion is playing in select theaters ahead of it being on Netflix at the end of the year. And on Saturday, you can see sneak preview showings of Puss in Boots, The Last Wish, the highly anticipated Puss in Boots sequel that doesn't come out for about a month. So if you want to see that early, select screenings of that on Saturday.
Wow. Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. Now we've got one holiday comedy that's out this week.
So yeah, Saturday night at 8 o'clock on Lifetime is the 12 Days of Christmas Eve. It's a new holiday movie that mixes a Christmas Carol with Groundhog Day, and it stars Kelsey Grammer. Kelsey Grammer is one of my favorite actors, and he can pull off a role unlike anybody else in this business. And he gives you the comedy and the legitimate drama and the emotion in this character, elevating the material. A lot of these Lifetime Hallmark movies over the years, they have this reputation of being corny and sappy and romancy and all that. And Kelsey Grammer can come in and say, let me do my thing and let me show you how it's done. And he absolutely does this. You genuinely care about him and his character and the story. It's a treat to watch the 12 Days of Christmas Eve. So watch it Saturday night on Lifetime.
Excellent. We've got a couple of good ones in there. Jackson Murphy, our favorite movie reviewer. Now, where do people find all your stuff to get your reviews and see all the people you're talking to?
Yeah, Twitter at LCJ Reviews, Instagram at LightsCamJackson, and the website is lights-camera-jackson.com.
Excellent. Well, we've got some things to choose from. Thank you, Jackson, for sharing your thoughts, and I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.
I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. Thank you.
Talk to you soon.